For whatever reason, right now, so many people have told me, and we've had conversations about, they're struggling with motivation. They're struggling with being motivated to do certain things that they want to get done, that they truly want to get done, but they're struggling with the motivation to do it. I don't understand why I act the way I do. I don't do the good I want to do, and I do the evil I hate. And if I don't want to do what I do, I agree that the law is good. But I am not really the one doing the evil. It is the sin living in me that does it. I know in that verse, he was talking about the sin that's living in him, and it's really not him that's doing that. It's the sin that's living in him, right? But in the same sense, where I really feel like everybody has dealt with that, where they want to get stuff done, but they're not motivated and they just don't end up doing it, right? Like, I'm guilty of it. Like, this is not a condescending conversation, none of that. Like, I promise you. It might be very common to you, like you probably already noticed, but you cannot rely on motivation to get things done because you're not going to always be motivated. Motivation probably lasts a day or two, and then the next day you're like, dang, I don't really want it, like I'm not motivated to do that. And that's where discipline comes in. And discipline, I'm not saying it's easy. It's really hard to be disciplined. I feel like I'm the most undisciplined person ever. There's so many things that I write on my to-do list or I don't accomplish everything on that list. Man, like I'm here to inspire others and spread the word of God and just live out how I'm called to live. Something that's been helping me because I want to grow my socials. I want to grow my clothing company. I want to grow in music and all of that stuff. So there's a lot of things that I want to accomplish. And on top of that, like, I love spending time with my family. I love spending time with my girlfriend and my friends. And I want to see everybody. And, I still want to be in the gym, right? As you can imagine, it can be tricky balancing all of those things. But something that's helped me, I'll literally walk y'all through my schedule. So I try to wake up at 7 a.m. And from 7 to 9 before work, that's when I'm eating breakfast. And that's also when I'm most creative. I pulled this from Alex Hormozy's, one of his videos. If you don't know, man, go check him out. He is a beast. But I pulled this from one of his videos. And, he was saying that there's manager time and there's maker time. Maker time is the person who needs to create things in order for the business to grow. And for me, in that case, it's recording content, it's making beats and doing all of those things. Because if it doesn't get done, then there's no product. And so I'm most productive in my maker time in the mornings. I'm most creative when I first wake up. I want to wake up and just make beats, as many as I can, because that's when I feel that I'm most creative. So those first 2 hours of my day, I'm trying to pray, I'm trying to read, I'm trying to make beats, and I'm trying to eat breakfast, all of that stuff, and brush my teeth and stuff, of course. And that's really not a lot of time. But as soon as you wake up, and if you're not laying scrolling on your phone, and you get up out the bed and get things done, like you're going to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. And the last 2 weeks, I've been consistent on my Instagram and TikTok. If you don't follow me, go follow me. It's at X1Honcho. Link will be in the description. Thank you. And depending on what my to-do list is, after I clock out for work, I'll get some of those things done. And I haven't been super consistent with that because I'm eager. It's like, I've been in the house all day. Like, I'm ready to get out the house now. Like, I'm ready to go to the gym. I'm ready to hang out with my girlfriend. I'm ready to just get out, which is something I need to do better because there are some things where I'm like, I could do it right now, but I'll push it to the side. I'll get to it later. And that's something where I struggle. That's something where I lack in. For example, like, I haven't been reading my books consistently. I don't even know the last time I read. It's probably been like 3 weeks. And remember, if you saw my How to Make Goals video, then you saw that one of my goals was to read a book a month, and I've been lacking in that. But I'm gonna get caught up. So I think the first thing for a routine, you need to figure out why you're doing it. Because if you don't have a reason, you're just gonna fall off and be like, well, there's really no reason for me to be doing this. And so if you don't have a reason, I'm gonna suggest you one, and probably the most important one that works for just about every single person who's looking to build that discipline and not rely on motivation and have their routine, which is you're just trying to better yourself overall. And as simple as that, I think discipline and having a routine, which is a part of that, is one of the best forms of self-love. Because if you know you're not supposed to be in the bed all day, but you do it anyway, like, do you really love yourself? Like, yes, you love yourself, obviously, but you're going to appreciate yourself so much more when you're doing the things that you want to get done done. I share some of my schedule because that goes into the next point that I have, which is make time for you. It's very easy to make the excuse, I don't have time to do this, I don't have time to do that. And I was one of those people who would use that excuse. And really, it's because I didn't want to wake up earlier. I was staying up late and waking up at 9, 10, sometimes even 11 a.m. And it's like half of my day is already gone. So I wake up kind of early. There's people who, wake up at 5 a.m. Well, I'm not there yet. So I'm trying to get up at 7. And sometimes it happens, bro. Like you're tired. It feels good to stay in the bed, and so you push that alarm out the way and you sleep and you wake up at 8. And that's happened to me. And with that being said, it goes into my next point. You're bound to mess up. It's going to happen, but don't beat yourself up over it. You can't. And I think I'm someone who's very hard on myself, and I'm learning how to have a little more grace with myself. But not so much grace to where I'm just letting everything slide and be like, oh no, it's okay, it's good. But you can't beat yourself up. Things happen. Something might come up. You're not going to be able to hit the gym because you got to take care of whatever you got to take care of. And that's just a part of life. The most important thing is that you bounce back the next day. You might miss today and you say, okay, I'm not going to miss tomorrow. And you tell yourself and you hold that promise to yourself, and you're going to appreciate it. I promise you.